What's up, everyone? Starting today off on my stock twits stream because I just posted that I'm live on there, and I'm looking at my watch list. I don't really look at it like that, but because I used to be deep into stock twits, I'm not that deep into more. I'll read when I'm really on stock twits. It's like Sunday, the weekend, kind of seeing catching the vibe of what everyone's doing, and I'm just looking at my stocks that I follow. Now I do follow some of these stocks, especially in my stock portfolio. I'm just looking at everything is just whoa, 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 straight up. Look at Google, gosh, Goldman Sachs. I don't know what happened to Goldman. I used to love that stock. I'm gonna have to get it out of there. Oil, Peloton. I love the Peloton. Some people don't like it, but I'm a Peloton fan, and it's down. It's down today. I don't know why, but everything is just up there, man. It's just crazy. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk about. Oh man, let me see. Let's get these stocks. Get my screen set up, and that's Amazon. And I know I got to be one of the most boring individuals because I talk about the same stock every day, and every time it's doing something significant, I'm not in it. No, I actually made some crumbs off of this move, but not nowhere near the crumbs I could have made. And I always say, "Damn, I missed out." But I feel not too bad today because I did make some crumbs instead of no crumbs, like that 250-point move it had when it announced earnings over here. But if you look at this move right here from the lows, it's even. But here's the move when it announced earnings, and that was like 250. Here's the move from the lows. The recent lows was that March 16th. Oh man, how many points is that? 658 points. And I thought about going super long here just with the calls, but the market was feeling kind of, it was a lot going on, a little nervous, the virus and all that stuff. But just didn't do it. But yeah, I got some crumbs. I was selling put spreads. You remember my video yesterday? I wanted to go long. I was looking for that leap call all the way up to 2,900. I wanted to put it on the spread 29. I wanted to do the 2,100 to the 2,900 call spread. I think it was going to cost like 24,000 or something like that. And 2 years, right? The thing is trying to do it like this week. It's trying to get to 2,900 this week. It's just unbelievable, this stock. Or every time I'm in trying to make a move for something, they run away from me. It's like I used to have this big dog. It was Akita, and the dog is big heads. Akitas, the heads are like bears. And I'm just running down the street. He's taking me. I have no control. I'm just chasing it. And that's what I feel like this. Amazon's a big dog, and I'm just trying to hold on to it. Stocks like this, when they run, you can't even think about a trade. You just got to do it, and you want to you're trying to price, and you want to price well, especially with options on these, because the options they got wide bid ask, and you could lose money on the buy, but sometimes you just got to hit the bid and run with it, it's actually that kind of stock, I'm just kind of, give me a minute here. What's going on here? Why is my phone blowing up? Let's take a pause for the cause. Check out why my phone's blowing up. Oh, I made a trade just before this video, and my phone's just now getting the alert that I made the trade. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back. All right, so just incredible 2-day move. Forget all of that. Just go to the 2-day move, and it's just incredible. Look at this thing. All right. We knew to break out. I thought it would probably double top here. Nah, it just continued like this top didn't even exist. Let's just go new highs, and that it is. Hopefully, it comes back into this range so you can get on a market like this where a lot of things are down. They just piling back in, and that's why I call this Fang is back. So we'll look at the rest of them. The originals. I didn't even pull up Netflix before the video, and Netflix is up 4.7%. It's the same. God, it's the same chart as Amazon. I mean, these things are coming back with a vengeance. It's even unbelievable. Netflix, I do understand a lot of people's home, and yeah, they probably fine tuning their little, streaming apps. Facebook up 3%. Like, see, now Facebook will be a stock to get in. See, the thing is, Facebook, they rely on ads. Businesses, they're not really trying to push ads. They're trying to watch their pennies. One of the first things cut in business is ads. So we don't see it running like the other fangs, but it is up 3%. So, I mean, that's decent. And once we turn around, if you look on the bright side and everything goes the way it's supposed to go, where we could forget about this, we got vaccines and all that stuff, and they're going to be back on their game. And so this might actually be the stock that didn't run away from you, the stock that you can catch and walk and be in control, unlike chasing that Akita down the road. Still slow sarcastics looks good. I don't like the fact that it is lagging. Let me pull up the cues. As long as it ain't lagging the cues. Yeah, see, it's kind of lagging the cues as well, so it makes it go, But you want to keep an eye on it because I don't know. It's just, I'm looking at it because the other stocks ran away, and I don't want to buy. Oh, this one didn't run away yet. Let me buy this. So I guess you hold off on the Facebook. But it's just something to, if you miss the boat, maybe you can catch that boat. But it might not take you to point A to B. It'll take you to B. It's like you got to get a bunch of like bus transfers. It won't be like direct. Yeah. So that's that. What is that? Netflix, Apple. Is Apple a fang? Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google. Google's a fang. Google's the same thing, and they in the ad space. This one's up 480, but at least this one is not. See, there's Google. Let's look at it, right? And then let me pull up Facebook. Actually, they're just about the same. I'm gonna play them off the bottom here. 32% on Facebook. What have we got? 27% on Google. So actually from the bottom, from the lows, Facebook is a little better. You see this little range I got blocked off. It's due. It's due with that. It's show me time for Google, because you need to get out of that range. According to the Qs in Amazon, it's going to do that, see, Qs kind of bust out. If I were to draw that range like here, right? And so it's got the momentum behind it. It might bust through. But bottom line is what I really want to look at is up 4.77%. So not necessarily where it's at or where it's going, just that they are buying these stocks. And that's what I was saying in my video yesterday. They're coming right back to them. They just threw them out. They went for the dividends. And now that the market may catch a bid under it, they want to get back in them, So it's just something they put aside, maybe use it as a source of funds, either, because people made a lot of money in those stocks, So sell it to raise some cash, buy some junk, and then the junk runs, and then, you switch back, So possibly that, but they're jumping in these things hard. And I really hate the runaway. I hate it. I hate it. In the video, at least it didn't reach a new high. But there's still gonna be pain out there. We're still locked down. We're getting way. You can tell this money has nowhere to go, and they just trying to find whatever's working. It's working. It's going there. So, and that's what it seems to be happening. Just whatever's working. And that's where the money's going, and it's pouring in there. Everybody's gonna be in. So Amazon may actually even get hurt. You remember Zoom? Zoom was one of the first ones that they just piled in. The chart actually looks a little better. Yeah, they piled in, and then they got that privacy thing going on, and it just came right back down to reality. Guess that was a good buy point. I actually thought it was going to go a little further down. I thought it was, from hearing some of the stories, I thought it was just like, love fair's over. They gotta fix their privacies. But Zoom's up 6% today. Let me see up DocuSign. Is that DS or DLC? No. Come on, man. You got to get this. DS. I thought it was D. Let me see if I type it in. DocuSign. Come on. Don't. There it is down there. DOCU. Okay. Wow. Nice. Nice, man. 5%. So, look at that. That's a cup and handle, bud. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This stock is going to go a lot higher if it plays in with this cup and handle. Look at that. Draw the base of the head and shoulders, and typically you'll go up that from the head to the baseline. What is that? 25 bars, 25 points, right? So let's go up to here. Damn, it's even off the charts. It's off the charts. I can't measure it. I mean, if it's a true head and shoulders, somewhere around the 118. Let's go 115 to 120 in that range. That's what that head and shoulders is telling you. So that didn't just they might just jump out of Amazon after it gets tired and run over here to DocuSign. Oh man. So anyway, I just wanted to mention I did the video. Man, I meant to say it in the beginning of the video. Okay, so I got a surprise for you guys. If you're watching this at the moment, at the end of the video, which is almost over, I'm going to let you in on a surprise. Now, I just did a video of my P&L for the year. So this is the second video of the day. I've been meaning to do that for a week or two, so I'm sorry it's late. And I did a video early, around end of January, early February. And if you watch that video, there's a subscriber that says, hey, show me your March videos. It ain't nothing. We only 4 weeks in, So I was like, all right. So here, I did that video. Now I'm done. But I was looking in my videos. Well, let's put it this way. Yeah. All right. I'll tell you. I was looking at my videos, and there's a private video that basically it's almost the same time as last year. And the early people that follow me know what I'm talking about. They might have seen it, but it's another profit video last year. You'll see I'm looking all young and good. But last year, around the same time frame, I took that video down. So I had it up. I only ran that video for like a week, and I took it down. So stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll tell you more about it. Anyway, okay, so what am I? Okay, so we talk about DocuSign. So yeah, just the Netflix is running. It's amazing. The Q. I could have sworn I heard them say the Q's is at a high. I don't know what high they talking about, but my portfolio, my stock portfolio, I'm up 3% for the year on that thing. That thing is, I was down almost as much as the market. And where I'm proud of myself is, unlike 2008, I bailed. I bailed in 2008, and this time I was just scooping up these stocks, man. It was throwing them out, and I was buying them. So I got a lot of good deals, and now it paid off because it's up. I even did a video. I took half. I won't say half. I took a lot of my options, profits, and just like, the stocks are too cheap. I got to use this to buy them. So, and I bought them, and then I transferred the money, those stocks, over into that like IRA, so yeah, I actually did good, man, on that, and it paid off. I'm hearing we're above, let's pull up the SPY. We're above let me clear all charts. This could be kind of important. Remember, you got to stay tuned to the end of the video. See, I got you locked. I'm just kidding. If you want to leave, go ahead. Get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. When we was making this thing, the Fibonacci I just drew. When we was going up, everybody, we got to test the lows. We got to test the lows. We got to test the lows, right? We got it. That's all you're hearing. And now that we're just making this insane run, I'm starting to hear, the lows are in. Lows are in. Lows are in. Lows are in. So you see, we got to test the lows. 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 it didn't happen. That was the common theme. Now I'm hearing is the lows are in. The lows are in. Anybody that comes on these financial programs, the first question they ask them are the lows in. We're gonna revisit the lows. And everybody on the lows is in. So that it makes me actually kind of worried that the lows are now not in. So now that everybody's on the lows are in bandwagon, now we possibly can visit the lows. And I actually think the lows is in myself. But now that everybody's kind of jumping the change, and we're still in the same situation, economy, what are we going to go to an all-time high? If you go from here to here, let me pull up my different charts here. If you go from here to here, what is that, 17 days? And let's do another 17 days. Right here, in the same angle, right? I mean, we're basically going to be just shy of all-time highs if we continue to do. So when are we going to level out? Well, we just broke the 50, the 50% retracement. That's not a guaranteed turnaround. The guaranteed turnaround is the 61.8. So this next level, let me bring up the SPX so we can get the real numbers. And I'm going to do the same drawing. First, let me get rid of that. And this is what I trade. Excuse me. It's not corona, man. Something was in my throat. Anyway, so it's still in my throat. I usually drink water when I'm on. All right, so here we go. Right? So we kind of hesitated at the 50, but we got to go to the 61.8, and that's around 29.35. This is the one that I feel the turnaround can happen if it's going to turn around. So basically I'm saying everybody is getting on board, and now everybody was on board that we're going down. We went straight up. Now everybody's on board that we're going up. So maybe now we go down because everybody's on one side, it sounds like, and we didn't reach the 61.8 yet. So just keep in mind of this. And the way the market's going, we'll be there in a few days. But the earnings are coming out. So what's going to bring us down? Earnings, maybe some bad news from companies. I don't know. Maybe some bad virus news, or respawn of the virus, or a new city is becoming an epicenter. It could be anything. But just be cautious. Just be cautious of that level. That's what concerns me. And even though I'm a real big fan of Amazon, I think you're getting away, buddy. You're running a little hard there, so generally you don't just blow through, right? There's always a check back. Starbucks did it, but Starbucks went up like 40 points or so. Way back here. See, I even drew here it is right here, right? Kind of looks similar to Amazon, and then look what it did, right? So this is what what's going to make Amazon do this? Either the market or they got earnings. I think it's next Thursday. So watch out for this. And then that's when I'm going to have to plan on getting in. Although I still may sell put spreads on it. So AMZN. Because I don't, I think we got a level maybe around, I don't think we're going to go down below 2,000 again. I have to look at the prices to see what I'm getting. But I don't think this thing is just off to the races, no look back. And it's just, everybody's just piling in. They ruining it. They ruining the trade. I wanted to see, shoot. I wanted to see like a come up and then that little sideways action, like this. I wanted to see some action like that. I don't know what the hell this happened. And now we getting a whole straight up move. All this irrational exuberance, And we know what happens then. Stocks come back down. So they ruining it, man. They ruining a good stock. So anyway, what y'all trading? What do you think about FANG? Are you in or you out? Do you think we're going to hit the bottoms or not? I think I got my comments on. Oh, shoot, is saying I got a bad stream. What's going on? Oh, what? Wait a minute. Okay, you guys was talking. I couldn't even see the stream. Hey, Dre, can you believe this market? No, I can't. Titanium. Sorry, my comments are jacked up. S&P 2800 is not possible with this economy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, what the hell's going on? So, and I'm hearing everybody kind of getting bullish, or for what reason? It's not like It's not like you're gonna turn a switch and everything is the way it was when it at the old highs 2 months ago. That's impossible. So why are we racing this thing up to highs? That's what concerns me. And like I said, we're not at the 61.8 yet. Oh man, so you can't figure it out. You said the economy is still going. It's still going down. Yeah, I feel you. I'm the same way. I happen to be on the right side of the trade going up. And the reason why I was on the right side of the trade, because I was on the wrong side of the trade and it wasn't working. Sometimes your position will tell you what you need to do. And when you place a trade and you're on there and it's going against you, you're on the wrong side. You're just on the wrong side. Sometimes you just gotta and just switch, right? And that's what I did, and I was able to salvage the losing trade and then some, and make money. And I had no idea. So then I was looking at Amazon, way down, and I was like, oh man, this thing is looking good. Yo, man, I was just looking at it. I was like, oh my God, it was down here. And I wanted to put that big trade on, and I missed it. That's why I'm not a fan. If you followed me before, Titanium, you've been following me. I'm sure I mentioned it. When stocks are here, just before the breakout, I like getting in before the breakout. Some people like getting in after. I feel you miss a lot after. I'd rather take my chances before and it comes down than even buy some more. But they just boom, they just explode. You don't even got time to think about it when it reaches that breakout point. So that's one of my favorite positions, like here. And you can see right here, got burnt, and that was of course, the virus. But it was looking real good. That was a green candle at once, and I thought we was going to do the thing, and it was just total rejection. But that was the virus. And then look, it's back. It's back. And I knew it was going to go back because this earnings was incredible. And I didn't forget about it. And I know Amazon is selling it. Everything's just in line for them. And so I was like, I pulled up that monthly, and this is one of my favorite chart patterns ever. On the monthly, that means it's really going to run. Let me tell you, this is going to 3,000. It's going up there. Look, it did 200 whatever in, let me go back to the daily. What did we do? Yesterday and today, we did 261 points in 2 days. It's only got 700 more to go. And that was the trade I was looking to put on for 2 years. And in 2 days, we're going to do almost 300 of it. It's just, it's just sickening to me. I can't stand that when that happens. Oh, man. I want to see what's going on with my pop-up chat, man. Let me see. Give me a minute here. Pop this up. Here's my chat box. Oh, y'all can't see it. Give me a minute to fix this. I think it's... Oh, wait a minute. Boom. Oh. Yeah, because that's what I read. I actually read write it there. I couldn't read the chat box. The economy is still going down. It will pull back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I think so too. But it's a hell of a run. I think we're gonna go higher until that 61A. I think that's the actual turnaround. Do we crash right into it and back off, or do we slow grind up to it? I don't know. This market is leaving everybody behind. If you didn't get on and you was skeptical, these money managers and stuff, you're left in the dust. You better hope it comes back. And so I think there's a lot of money. There's a lot of what do they call us traders, retail traders. I think they got out, and there's a lot of money on the sides trying to get back in. The money flow, regardless of fundamentals, and maybe this is what's happening, the fear of missing out. it's just coming back in, and it's just going into the markets, and it doesn't mean what the stocks do. What's that one? J&J, they cut the J&J cut, no, they didn't cut the dividend, but the forecast was bad, and they're up 5%. Oh, they almost at a new high. But I was glad they didn't cut the dividend. So maybe everybody else is the same way. So maybe they in it for the dividends. I mean, you know, you're going to get a 0% yield if you put your money anywhere else. So here's another Head and Shoulders as well. I mean, you see, it's very not the greatest. See that? That's the one. It's you know, it kind of gapped there, and then here. So a couple of Head and Shoulders, and then. Kind of, right? Something like that. That's weird. And we was just talking about how it's going to go back to 20. When you're seeing all these bullish patterns, I don't know what to think. Because if you pull up some of these stocks, I'm going to pull up Coca-Cola real quick. Coke's even up. I mean, the consolidation here, it's showing that it wants to go higher. And let me pull up the AMD, these little hot stocks. I thought Coke would be down, actually. Look at that. Oh, man, up 8%. See how it just blew through? They had their little Head and Shoulders, too. See it? I won't draw it. It takes too long. And then now it's taking off just like Amazon. And so you have these bullish patterns. And these things are exploding off the other shoulder. And I don't know what happened. You know, let's go to the weekly. And I got a lot of shit on here. Let me get rid of this. Clear drawing stat. And let's draw a fib on this one real quick. That top is way up there. I don't know if I like this one for a fib. It's already past the 61.8, right? Let's pull up, Amazon, we already know it's at a new high. Let's pull up, let me see what Nike's doing. These are normal stocks, though. Let's pull up, Nike's going to be like the Dow. Yeah, but this is interesting. And it's up 3% today. You see, it did check back yesterday, you know, right? No, this is the weekly, last week. Let's pull up the daily. You know, I had that check back at the 61.8, but see, it's consolidating. So that even makes me worry that we just may blast through. I don't know why, I don't know why the market's bullish. It's just insane. I think I read a headline that they talking about taking turning the economy back on tomorrow or the next day, or really talking about the plan. They're gonna release it, so maybe that's what it is. You know, I don't know. There's no way. It's just no way everybody's just gonna buy. I got my stimulus check today. You know what I did? Paid a bill. I don't even have it no more. As fast as it came into my account, it's gone. So thanks for paying that bill for me. But maybe that's what it is. People's gonna spend their money. I mean, there's still millions of people with no jobs. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. It's just crazy. Maybe it's the treasure, the money that the Fed's pouring. They buying stocks now. Maybe that's what it is. You know, we're gonna leave everybody in the dust, or just the Fed's got your back. Just buy stocks. Don't worry about nothing. Just buy stocks. So maybe that's the mentality. But it's crazy. I don't even know how we just this far above the high. Like, how is my regular stock port? How is that not negative? Oh man, because generally it tracks the market. Oh, my daughter's calling me. I'm gonna have to end this video real quick. Thanks for watching. This is Dre. I'm out.